FastMCP 3 implements a claim-based authorization system that evaluates user permissions through custom callable functions, enabling fine-grained access control at the component level. This authorization model operates on the principle of token validation, where each request's context is assessed against predefined conditions to determine access eligibility. We are about to examine how custom authorization checks are constructed and applied to tools, demonstrating the framework's flexibility in enforcing access policies based on token claims and user attributes. The code will reveal the implementation of two distinct authorization strategies: a direct claim verification for premium users and a factory function generating level-based access checks. From FastMCP, import FastMCP. From FastMCP server auth, import auth context. MCP equals FastMCP, custom auth server. Def require premium user text, auth context bool. Check for premium user status in token claims. If CTX, token is none. Return false. Return CTX, token claims get premium, false is true. Def require access level minimum level, int. Factory function for level-based authorization. Def check text, auth context bool. If CTX, token is none. Return false. User level equals CTX, token claims get level, 0. Return user level, minimum level. Return check. At MCP, toolauth equals require premium user. Def premium feature, SDR. Only for premium users. Return premium content. At MCP, toolauth equals require access level 5. Def advanced feature, SDR. Requires access level 5 or higher. Return advanced feature. This code demonstrates claim-based authorization in FastMCP 3, where custom auth checks validate user permissions through JWT token claims. The pattern uses two approaches: a direct check for premium status and a factory function for access levels. Both leverage the auth context to inspect token claims, with require premium user checking a boolean claim and require access level creating closures for minimum level validation. The design choice to use claim-based logic rather than scopes provides finer-grained control, as claims can represent arbitrary user attributes. The factory function pattern for require access level enables reusable authorization logic with configurable thresholds, reducing code duplication. This approach assumes HTTP transport since OAuth tokens are required, and all checks follow AND logic when combined. Trade-offs include increased complexity compared to built-in checks like require scopes, but this flexibility allows for business-specific rules. The component-level auth only filters visibility, not execution, so pairing with auth middleware would be needed for full enforcement. The pattern is particularly useful when user permissions are dynamic or hierarchical, as demonstrated by the level-based system. Let's break it down. From FastMCP, import FastMCP. Imports the FastMCP class from the FastMCP module, which is the main class for creating MCP model context protocol server instances. The imported class will be used to instantiate a server with a specific identifier label. From FastMCP server auth, import auth context. Imports the auth context class from the FastMCP server auth module, providing access to authentication context information for authorization checks. MCP equals FastMCP, custom auth server. Creates a FastMCP instance with the server identifier, custom auth server. The string parameter serves as a label for the server that will appear in MCP protocol handshakes, allowing clients to identify this specific server instance. This line initializes the MCP model context protocol server with the given name, but does not configure any functional behavior or operational mode.
Def require premium user text, auth context bool. Check for premium user status in token claims.
Defines a function named require premium user that takes an auth context, parameter, and returns a boolean. The function's purpose, as indicated by its docstring, is to verify whether the user has premium status based on token claims.
If CTX, token is none.
Checks if the token in the current context is none, indicating no authentication token is present. This is a simple conditional check that evaluates to true when there's no token, typically used to handle unauthenticated requests or trigger authentication flows.
Return false.
Returns the Boolean value false, indicating a negative or failed condition in the current execution context. This is a simple literal return statement with no additional computation or side effects.
Return CTX, token claims get premium, false is true.
Returns true if the token's claims contain a premium key with a truthy value, otherwise returns false. This line checks the authentication context's token claims for a premium status flag, defaulting to false if the claim is missing.
Def require access level minimum level, int. Factory function for level-based authorization.
Defines a factory function named require access level that takes a single integer parameter, minimum level. The function is documented to create level-based authorization checks, though the implementation details aren't visible in this segment. The type hint indicates it expects an integer input, and the docstring suggests it will be used for generating authorization logic based on access levels.
Def checktext, auth context bool.
Defines a function named check that accepts a single parameter, CTX, of type auth context, and returns a Boolean value. The function signature indicates it will perform some authorization check using the provided context, though the specific implementation logic isn't visible in this segment.
User level equals CTX, token claims get level, 0.
Retrieves the user's authorization level from the token claims in the current context, defaulting to 0 if the level claim is not present. The value is stored in the variable user level for subsequent authorization checks.
Return user level, minimum level.
Returns a Boolean indicating whether the user's access level meets or exceeds the required minimum level. The comparison checks if user level is greater than or equal to minimum level, resulting in true if authorization should be granted or false if denied. This implements a simple threshold-based authorization check where higher numeric values represent greater privileges.
Return check.
Returns the value of the variable check from the current scope. This is a simple return statement that exits the function or method and provides the caller with whatever value is stored in check at this point in execution.
At MCP, toolauth equals require premium user. Def premium feature, SDR. Only for premium users.
Defines a function, premium feature, decorated with @MCP tool that requires premium user authentication. The decorator specifies auth equals require premium user, meaning only users with premium status can access this tool. The function returns a string and includes a docstring indicating it's exclusively for premium users. FastMCP will automatically register this as a tool named premium feature, with the provided description and handle authentication checks before invocation.
Return premium content.
Returns the string literal premium content as the output value of the function.
FastMCP, toolauth equals require access level 5.
Decorates the function with an MCP tool decorator that requires access level 5 for authorization. The decorator registers the function as an MCP tool while enforcing that only users with access level 5 or higher can invoke it.
Def advanced feature, SDR, requires access level 5 or higher.
Defines a function named advanced feature that returns a string and includes a docstring indicating it requires access level 5 or higher. The function signature shows it takes no parameters and returns a string type, while the docstring serves as documentation specifying the minimum authorization level needed to use this function.
Return advanced feature.
Returns the string literal advanced feature as the output of the current function or method. This is a simple value return with no computation or processing, directly providing the specified text to the caller. FastMCP3's claim-based authorization system leverages custom callable functions to enforce fine-grained access control at the component level. The implementation demonstrates two key patterns: direct claim verification for premium users and a factory function for level-based access checks. Both approaches rely on the auth context to inspect token claims, with require premium user checking a boolean claim and require access level creating closures for minimum level validation. The design choice to use claim-based logic overscopes provides finer-grained control, as claims can represent arbitrary user attributes. The factory function pattern for require access level enables reusable authorization logic with configurable thresholds, reducing code duplication. This approach assumes HTTP transport since OAuth tokens are required, and all checks follow AND logic when combined. Trade-offs include increased complexity compared to built-in checks like require scopes, but this flexibility allows for business-specific rules. The component-level auth only filters visibility, not execution, so pairing with auth middleware would be needed for full enforcement. The pattern is particularly useful when user permissions are dynamic or hierarchical, as demonstrated by the level-based system.
The premium claim whispers through the decorator's gate, while the level check stands guard with silent numbers.